Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Around the Creek podcast. As always, I'm Elijah.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Owen.
Okay.
That was
Okay,
so
Owen.
bass boosted. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna keep that in because you know what? We're gonna roll with it.
Okay,
I'm
no.
rolling with the punches.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. We're keeping that.
Okay, let me
Today
turn
we are
that down.
talking about the episode Wendy Kidnaps the Kids.
Wendy? Well, kind of.
I mean, Ragdoll.
Ragdoll. I mean, she does kidnap kids, but technically she also
Today we
kidnaps
are
a dad
talking
too.
about Ragdoll.
Yes, we're talking about Ragdoll.
Ragdoll is such a fun episode. But before we get into Ragdoll, I think we should talk about what the heck has been going on with Bluey, because there has been so much happening the past few weeks. It's
I know.
How do we process it? Because like the Bluey video game's dropping tomorrow is the time of the recording, which we will be playing. Absolutely.
At some point.
At some point, we will be playing. That's gonna be fun.
Also,
Absolutely.
there is a rumor about a potential new episode airing in
Yes.
Australia this weekend.
That's gonna be exciting. Hopefully,
I'm finding a
new
way to watch it.
announcement for a new episode.
We're all gonna watch it together when I'm back from my
Yes,
excursion.
we'll watch it together. We'll watch it together.
Okay.
I'll watch it without you.
But if it's live, then how
We're
will you
all
be able
going
to
to
watch
watch
it
it
again?
together when I am back from my excursion.
We will. Don't worry about it.
We'll find a way.
I
We will.
make my pledge. But yes, so there's a possibility of a new episode. And there's a guarantee of a new episode coming in early 2024, which is The
Which is
Sign,
fun.
which
Okay.
is going to be 28 minutes, which is
Yes.
basically
Which
4
is
episodes.
oh my god, that's so
long.
cool.
Ladies
that's so
and
cool. That's so cool.
gentlemen, the
Like,
hiatus is over.
well, I mean,
I hope.
no. Well, they said when they're done with this
Wait, what do you
season
mean?
3, when they're done with season 3, they're going to take like a quite a while like of a hiatus.
Hope this hiatus is over.
Like
yeah.
they have been?
They've been. I mean, after
I mean,
season
actually,
3,
it
they're gonna
hasn't
slow
been that
down a
long.
little bit, and they're going to like they're gonna reconsider and rethink a lot of
That's
things.
why probably
Mhm.
Surprise is gonna be like the final for a
a
while.
while, yeah. And there's gonna be like no
Mhm.
Bluey episodes, and then they're gonna work on another season, maybe in like half a year, could be 2 years, I don't know. Which
Well,
kind
I'm
of
willing
scares
to
me.
wait long.
I would.
I'm willing to wait long. I'm willing to wait a long time if when they do upload stuff, it's like an entire season uploaded right away.
upload.
All right there.
Anyhow.
So, The Sign is going to be 28 minutes long, I believe, and there's been a lot of theories. Have you guys heard any like good theories that you like agree with that think could be the
I
episode?
don't listen to the theories anymore.
I haven't seen too many theories. I haven't been on the Reddit or Twitter too much.
I don't
Those are the
listen
places I
to
get my theories.
anymore.
That's fair. But from the screenshots we've gotten, which I can show you now, there's like I feel like someone's dying. It's just
What?
it is
I
yeah,
mean, that's
I think a
possible.
family member's dying. Or something about growing up, which I'm hoping is not true because I cannot take that. And there's several theories going around, and there's several things that I want to happen, which I hope happen, but there's no evidence that it will.
I remember I saw
Or
a
won't.
really good
So-
theory that had like a lot of solid
Maybe
backup evidence, and I
this is
completely forgot
finally
about
the
it.
episode we get to see Grandpa Bob.
Maybe
Gran-
Oh, maybe he's the one who's dying.
I don't know about that. I don't
Oh.
think anyone's dying. I just don't think anyone's dying. I mean, I don't think it'd be beyond what Bluey would do, because obviously we've seen Copycat, which is a
Mhm.
little bit on a smaller scale, of course, but it's still the same
They
principle.
would do
And
that.
I don't think they would just shy away from it. But again, I don't think that's gonna be the route they're gonna take with a 28-minute long episode, because
That's true.
I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's too much emotion to
Some
put
people
on
are
you.
saying like maybe they're moving, maybe they're growing up, maybe it's gonna be a big change of some sort in
Yeah.
the life of the
I mean,
healers.
the sign
I
has to
believe.
be like. I mean, I'm thinking it's like a sign that they're getting older and the like times are changing.
Maybe, and if so, I will be
There's also
crying. Oh.
there's also speak that there might be a new child, a new healer member, which
That
I
would
don't
actually be
believe
amazing.
because how old are Bandit? How old are Bandit and Chili? Like
I don't think they're that old.
40. I mean, I'm not saying you
No.
can't have a child at 40, but it's like
Well,
they
let's see.
already
If
have enough
Bandit was
trouble
10
with
in the
2
'80s.
kids.
I mean,
Why would they want to do it again?
It's happened in my own family, I will say.
He's like roughly 53
We've
years
taken
old.
in some new kids, and my parents are getting older. Like, much older than
I guess that's fair.
than Band and Chili, so it's definitely
Bandit is
plausible.
53.
Yeah, that's about my dad's age.
Okay, he's
Here
53.
we
That
are
makes
with a
sense.
baby, so it's plausible. It's possible. I wouldn't
I mean,
say
Gordon
it's not.
Ramsay.
I kind of hope that doesn't happen because I don't want there to be another member because what if it's like the most annoying little character ever?
That's
another
okay.
muffin?
Like what if it's another muffin? Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
What if like
Muffin
it happens
grew.
and then they
Muffin
like
developed.
wait. What if that's what it is and the entire episode is like a sequence and then it gets to like a part where she has the child, but then it like flashes forward to when that child's like Bluey's or Bingo's current age.
Oh my god,
oh
they
no.
would do that. They would do that.
They would
They
do
would
that.
do that.
I don't
wait,
know.
hold on. There's a screenshot with Bingo. There's a screenshot with Bingo having writing on her feet. That would only be done by a small person. Is there actually a new healer member coming into the family? Oh my god.
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe.
There's a screenshot with Bingo with like little smiley faces on her feet, and that could mean that it's a small person, dog, who drew that on
Let's
her
be honest,
feet.
Bingo did that to herself.
I don't know.
That's
Is she
true.
that flexible?
That's true. There's also something that a lot of people did not notice. Actually, what's her name? Maggie, I think that's her name. You know, the YouTuber, the cool
Maggie.
Maggie.
I think that's her name.
Yes, I know
Okay.
Maggie.
She pointed out the first thing I noticed in the first screenshot with Bluey holding Chili's hand. There's a blue butterfly in the background. That exact same butterfly is in the episode slide, which is like
wait, because they said that this episode was significant. Wait, dude, because I remember, I think in the podcast, because the episode slide is kind of just like random, like it's kind of just thrown in there. But then I recall hearing that the Ludo staff said that this episode has significance later. Oh boy.
no.
Is it Leela and Bingo growing up together, maybe? Is it gonna focus on Leela and Bingo?
Well, here's the thing. We also see like Calypso and all the kids sitting together, and I'm like thinking, maybe like Calypso's like, okay, you guys are all going to a new school now.
Ooh, or a new school.
I think that might be it because
maybe
like,
part of it.
No,
wait. Hear me out. Okay, so we see Bingo. Oh, wait, we see Bingo with a school bag. Maybe Bingo's going to Calypso's school now, and then Bluey and everybody else is going to another school.
Oh.
And that's the sign that times are changing.
Oh my god. That might be it. That might be it. So they're not even growing that much older. It's just like they're growing like
they're growing up a bit more.
Like what's their name? Captain and Mia's age.
Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I like that because I think Barky Boats was carried out very well, and it was very. There's a reason why Barky Boats is my favorite episode. It's just because, like, just the way it presents, like, getting to that age in a very good way, and I think that's why a lot of people. Well, I guess not a lot of people like Barky Boats, but
there's one thing that goes against that theory. In the trailer, this is actually super sneaky, because in the trailer, you think that they're just playing past Bluey clips. There's some clips there that are brand new.
Yes, I did see that.
And not many people notice
look at that. Like the one.
There's a part where like all the classmates like, what? To Bluey's, and Bluey's like really sad. So I think something happened that she told the class.
Maybe they are
moving.
Why I'm
thinking a family member died or something.
There's
I don't
also
think they
there
move.
also is a picture from this.
Why would they get rid of all the? Why would they get rid of all the best characters? It doesn't make sense.
I don't
That
know.
doesn't make sense for them to do.
But well, I mean, all the other characters are growing up as well, so I mean, it may be a move like that. But I think there's also a lot of grounds for them possibly moving because there is also like a little, I guess, scene where they're driving somewhere. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're moving, but it is a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really is up in the air, and we probably won't know more for a while.
I don't think they're moving. I don't want to think they're moving because that doesn't make sense. Because why would they?
Maybe they'll have a garage this time.
And they actually have a garage this time. Yeah, exactly. Maybe their house will make sense this time. Maybe they heard your complaints. They're like, we need to make a new house.
Money.
This Owen guy's right. We need to make a new house.
Chris was like, okay, guys, they
you guys messed up.
It's up.
Yeah.
They need a garage.
But no, I am beyond excited for this episode. I don't care what happens. 28 minutes of
It is so fun.
making new Bluey content. I don't care what time it's coming out, what day I'm watching it. I am skipping school to watch this. I am dead serious. I have
We
never
all have to
been
watch it
so
together.
excited for
Yes.
We all have to watch it together.
We will.
I have never been so excited for something. Ever.
2024 is going to be
a really interesting year.
It's going to be an interesting year.
No, yeah, there's so many good stuff coming out in 2024.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it's Bluey, but there's some games that are coming out that I really like, and some movies that are coming out that I really like, and like there's a few conventions I'm going to in that year that I'm looking forward to. But yeah,
Go to a concert 2024. I'm excited.
Hey guys,
Chance Pina.
guess what?
Chicken butt.
You still have an entire episode to get through.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, this is something very valid to talk about. Yeah, a Ragdoll. Yeah, Ragdoll is a fun episode though.
Yeah.
Ragdoll. Yeah, Ragdoll is the first episode of Bluey I ever saw.
Oh, that's right. It was. It's a fun episode to start with. That's for sure.
Not a great introduction because I was like, oh, this seems quite childish. And then I watched.
Are you kidding? This episode's hilarious.
It's pretty funny, but I didn't think of it then as
That's
like,
true.
Yeah. I was so naive. Anyway, and then I watched Onesies right after this. So quite a step up.
Like, oh goodness, this went from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
do you guys want to describe the episode? Or
yes,
I
can.
know it
I mean, it's
well.
up to yeah, you can too if you want.
Oh, you can.
But the opening scene is
you
just
go for it.
me.
You go for it. Yeah,
all right.
For sure.
Alrighty.
You know it.
All right. So this episode kind of starts out with a very, very interesting scene, and like pretty much first frame we see a long dog, which is unique because we don't really see long dog that early into an episode. But first frame, it's just there in the dryer, and that's just kind of what we start with.
It's also like a really big long dog.
Yeah,
it's like bigger than most.
It's like
him.
Okay. Why do they have so many clothes?
Exactly, I was about to say that. Like, there's just piles and piles and piles of clothes.
Like, I get it. Like, sure. Like, obviously, like sometimes they wear clothes here, but like that's a lot. Like, we don't see them wear that much.
And you don't see any like the clothes there. You don't see any of them wherever.
Were you gonna mention the Chattermax?
Yes, the Chattermax is also just hiding there. The Chattermax is like, it's like a horror movie almost, because it's just like he's just there watching. Like everywhere FNAF ambient starts playing. He's watching. He's just sitting there watching. But Bluey finds this little $10 bill on the ground. And she shows it to Bingo. They show it to Dad, and they're like, "Can we go get ice cream?" He's like, "No, that's my $10 bill. You better give that to me." Like, no, we found it, so it's ours, right? Of course, as kids, we all think, yeah, if we find it, it must be ours, right? Well, no, Bandit had to work for that money. Yeah, well, I mean, we all are like, oh yeah, we found money. It's ours, right? So yeah, they bring them this $10 bill, He's like, no, it's mine. And if you want to get ice cream, you're going to have to work for it. You got to learn the importance of hard work. Because Bandit worked for that $10. They did not. So, of course, Bandit just comes up with a perfect game to really put the girls into a situation where they have to learn how to work hard to achieve what they want. And so he gets up off the couch after agreeing to go get them ice cream. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get ice cream. This is gonna be fun. And it seems all simple and easy until Bandit collapses on the ground. And, it's just boop, falls to the ground, ragdolls. And
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll, and the girl's just like, oh, not this again. Bandit's having a bandit moment, or Dad's having a dad moment again.
It's a funny twist on the concept because it's always the girls saying a game and then the parents like, oh no, not that one.
And now it's the dad's turn.
This is season 3 though. So when was the last time they mentioned a game and they did that thing where it's like, oh, I don't think it's been a while. Like I think they only did it in season 1 and then maybe once or twice in season 2.
It's not common.
But I don't think it happens as much.
It usually happens when the parents try to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, seeing it come back with Bandit is great.
And Bandit's definitely having fun about this. He gets just collapse on the ground and get pushed around, which I guess kind of hurts along the way. Gets
absolutely
smashed into doors and
who's winning here? Who's winning here? Him or the girls?
I think either of them are winning.
True.
Honestly.
Well,
because he gets his head smashed in by a door, and then the girls just he falls in the stairs. Like, we'll get to that point, but like, he gets shoved down the stairs.
It's for the lesson.
Last episode we were talking about how Bandit hasn't opened a single episode before. We were so wrong.
Yep.
Literally last episode we said Bandit hasn't opened an episode yet. And no, he opened Ragdoll. I bet he's done other episodes as well. But I think
this is the only one he's done.
You say that, but I feel like it's not.
Watch the next episode be him as
well. Watch the next episode be him. Yes, absolutely. I don't know, maybe. I feel like it could happen. But yeah, they're just trying to push him kind of through the door frame, but that's not working because he's a big rectangular dog, so obviously geometry is not geometrying, and they didn't calculate that. So they have to like push him. They have to like rotate him like 90 degrees and then push him through the door lengthwise instead of like horizontally.
Good problem solving.
Good problem solving, exactly. Also, how much do you think Bandit weighs?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean,
how much do you weigh?
I'm like 140 pounds. But he's definitely bigger.
What about you?
You asking me how much I weigh?
Yes. It's important.
It's important.
I think I'm at like 156.
156? Ain't no way, boy.
I think I'm 110.
You're 110?
I think so. I can go check right now.
Owen, I can mop the floor with you.
Hold on. Let me go check.
But at the same time, my friend is is like 95 pounds.
You're 156 pounds?
Yeah.
That is surprising.
Why?
Well, because A, you're like 5 inches shorter than me, and B, you don't seem like, I don't know.
I'm broad-shouldered.
Okay, that's true. You do seem a bit more bulky, like not in a bad way, but just more bulky.
I know.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But even then, like, I don't know. Interesting. That shocked me. I thought you're gonna be about like 140 as well.
No.
But I guess not.
I mean, it might be less now. I mean, that was like when I was kind of out of shape, and now that I'm getting in shape again.
But even while there's Owen's 110, I mean, I know he's a twig,
that's
but
just
like,
not healthy.
I know he's like a twig, but goodness gracious, that primate's serving him well, isn't it?
Did you hear me? My friend is like not like 90, 95.
90? That's not healthy.
No, it isn't. I tackled him the other day.
Did you break his bones?
So how much did
Bandit? I think Bandit weighs like 200 pounds.
Well, yeah, that's normal. That's like normal for his age. Like once you're an adult, you weigh like roughly
like a middle-aged man.
210.
I bet he's got dad belly.
200 to 210. 250.
I think he's got dad belly. So he's probably like 200, 210, yeah.
Hmm.
Which is impressive because the
What were you
girls
guys
still
talking
managed to
ab-
push him. We're talking about
Oh,
body
fun
weight.
fact. I've carried.
Okay.
So it was me and another person. There's a video. I'm never showing it to you.
I'll find it
But
anyway.
like a year or two, like I guess like a year or two ago, maybe a year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago. I went to the police academy and there was a, you know how they do body drags? So,
Mhm.
like in like the this show that like you can rescue somebody.
Oh yeah.
So it was me and then like a guy who's done it before. I'd got the like upper body, so like I hooked my arms around like the shoulders and he took the legs and we carried him like a few yards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
200 pounds.
I mean, yeah,
Damn.
but also you're not okay. But here's the thing, you're not. Uh, how am I supposed to say this? You're not a 4-year-old and 7-year-old girl trying to push their dad
I know,
down
I'm
the
just
stairs.
saying. I'm just saying.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for like us, it'd be kind of easy. But like,
Oh yeah, it'd be easy.
for, I mean, for the age that Bingo and Bluey are, like, it must be difficult. Think about the Rugbirds. Oh,
Well, yeah, because I mean, the kids I be like they can't
Yeah.
push me around. The kids that I like babysit and stuff, they're unable to.
like a Stoke Viking.
So how much did you say you were, Aiden again?
I'm 140 pounds.
Okay. So not joking, 113.
113. Oh, you checked? You just checked?
You
I
just
113.
just
checked.
checked. 113 pounds.
I mean,
I'm like 150.
okay, this surprises me because I would think I
need to
think you
eat
weigh a lot more,
food.
Owen. And I thought you'd weigh, I mean, not like a lot less, but still a bit
I am
less.
a feather.
You were
I
a
am a
twig.
feather. I was
Yeah.
80 pounds when I was in like 8th grade.
And you're like my height, right? You're like 5'8". Or well, I guess use the
5'9".
metric system. Wait, 5'9". Like 5'9" feet in
Why does he
feet
get to be
inches.
taller than me? How is this fair?
Wait, but are
Why
we talking
does everybody
feet?
here get to be taller than me?
That's what I was. Cry about it.
Height is not everything. It's just not.
Okay, that's what short people say.
I mean, I'm average height. I'm average
I
height.
know.
Height is not everything. It's
I
just.
know. I'm just being a jerk.
I mean, I got a friend
gonna-
who is 5'5", but he is a unit, and I have not seen him lose an arm wrestle yet. Actually, that's not true. He lost
I
once.
would give a lot to be. You know what? Never mind. I'm not. You know what? You know what? I would, but
Hey,
we're not
hey,
gonna
Elijah,
expose my
you're a
height.
short king. You're a short king. Don't worry about it.
Short king.
But back to the episode. Back to the episode. Again, these two little girls are trying to shove bandits like across the floor. So think about the rug burns. First of all, that it hurts.
Oh my god! Especially because the floor is made of wood.
Okay, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. If it's the rug. If it's like carpet, that's when it's bad. Okay, wood, not that bad.
But they're also fluffy. They're also fluffy.
That's true. They are also dogs. So
Fluffy.
that might pad it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like moving just a.
But can it pad you from falling down the
towel.
stairs? Because that's what happens next.
Mm,
The two girls shove
Yeah.
Bandit down the stairs, and it's just kind of like gracefully falling down, oddly enough. Like, just kind of thud, 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 thud. Like, if you were like to drop a toddler,
most graceful.
if you were to
fall.
drop a toddler down a set of stairs, that's kind of how you'd expect it to go. It's just thud, 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 thud.
Are you speaking from experience?
No
No comment.
I was that toddler. But yeah, basically it's just thud, 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 and he just kind of gets to the bottom of the stairs, and he's actually like unharmed. Like, it kind of looks like it hurts a little bit, but not like that bad. But then at like the bottom of the stairs, they try and like push him through, but they run to the same issue of like the door, and they can't get him through like the stairs, and so they don't want to learn a life lesson. Too bad. So they get so Bandit tells them to work smarter, not harder. And so they get a skateboard to push him onto that skateboard so they can move him easily, which is smart move. That is, I mean, that's how
They
you
also
should do
attach
it.
rollerblades.
Yes, they attach rollerblades to his arms. Yes, but as they push him onto the skateboard, here's the hilarious part. So, Family Guy reference. There's like this certain pose where Peter Griffin like falls down the stairs. Yes, and he falls down the exact pose.
Oh my god! Was that on purpose?
Yes, it was clearly on purpose.
I haven't heard.
No, Family Guy did it first. Family Guy, it's not a Bluey reference to Family Guy.
I know the clip.
It is a reference to Family Guy. It's not a.
So funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And I saw him like, I saw it without even knowing. Like, people talked about it online before, but I didn't. I'm like, oh my goodness, is that a Family Guy reference? Like,
I've never heard of that. It is.
Family Guy's funny.
That's awesome.
Obviously, not the same category as Bluey, but you know, it's funny. Definitely different set of humor there. But yeah, and so I thought that was just really interesting because it's like the exact pose too. Like it is, you know, frame for frame. Yes. So they push him out with the skateboard and the roller skates, and Wendy notices, and
oh yeah.
So she comes out. She's like, "What is going on with this family? I need to move. This is not normal. Is he dead?"
Morning, Wendy.
Like okay, yeah, that's true. He does say morning, Wendy. So she knows he isn't dead. Paralyzed from the waist down, maybe. Wait, Ben doesn't even have a neck, so it'd be hard for him to break his neck. But like, who knows? Who knows? But she comes in, and she for some reason is like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you." She's just kind of like bought into this for some reason. She's just like, this is normal. Bandit's being, you know, dragged by his 2 children. And she's like, this is fine. This is normal. And so they lift Bandit into the driver's seat with her 10 years of Pilates. And this is incredible because Bandit has to be like 210 pounds, right? Like we've come to the conclusion that he's probably like 200 pounds. And so she lifts Bandit into the car with the pure calf power from Pilates, shoves him into the car, and then as soon as Bandit gets to the car, just face first into the horn, which I'm like, oh right, it's the other side of the car in Australia. That's right.
I literally knew that was gonna happen as this episode was happening. I was like, but how is he gonna drive? He's not just gonna stop when he gets to the car. This is Bandit we're talking about.
So Wendy, sorry, I just saw something. So Wendy like shoves Bandit into the passenger seat, and the 2 kids just get in the car. How must this look if you're just like looking out of a window, not getting any of the context? I mean,
yeah.
A man is just limp. He's just like looks dead, being shoved into like being violently shoved into a car, and then a woman gets into the car, takes the kids with her into that car, and drives away. Like, wouldn't you be just a bit concerned? Like, just a little bit,
imagine if Chili pulled in as this was happening.
Chili just comes home and this is what's going on. She's like,
actually, she probably
Wendy?
just be like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. She'd be like, okay, maybe that's valid. Yeah, I bet he's trying to teach me a lesson, isn't he? But yeah, so they drive over to the shop where the ice cream's at, and they finally get their ice cream after all that hard work. And Bluey has an acid trip. I mean, she enjoys the ice cream. And
that's such a beautiful scene though.
It is pretty incredible. Like I remember seeing it in like a fan edit. I'm like, where's the scene from? Like, this looks so wild. I'm like, oh right, it's from Ragdoll. And it's like, oh yeah, it's a lot better when you work for it. So that's just kind of the moral behind the story here. I thought this episode's, you know, really funny. Wendy as well.
Absolutely.
Wendy develops a lot of character here.
This has to be her best episode.
I think so, yeah.
Best episode.
She's really funny in this episode.
Dirt is, but nah.
Dirt?
She's way better in this episode than she was ever in Dirt.
Dirt, I mean, it's true, but she had that awful haircut, so it kind of knocks her points. But like, I found this episode really funny. Wendy, Bandit, just like, we see them two kind of collaborate on this kind of journey. And then the kids are also just like, you know, trying to get ice cream, but it's just a really weird episode. It's a really awkward, weird episode. It's like,
I do
what
like
was
this
going
episode though
through your
because
head, Joe Brum, when you were writing this?
who knows? He's a
Who knows?
genius. But I do like this episode because even though it's funny, it's haha dad being a ragdoll and the girls figuring out the end. The bandit even says at the very end when Blue's done with that acid trip of a dream. He's like, ha! I told you, working for what did he say? It was like working for something makes ice cream taste better or something like that.
He's still stuck in the car as
Which is
well as
true.
he's saying this.
He's still
just stuck in the car. He's still ragdolled.
No, he doesn't. He actually gets out of ragdoll.
Oh, he does?
Points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the very end, just when he points. But yes, what a wonderful episode. I have a few notes down. Just actually one. I just wanted to mention the music in this episode is amazing. And I'm so surprised you never mentioned the Fancy Bank to where the bullfrog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the theme of this episode. Bluey said at the beginning, Bingo said at the beginning, and then Bingo, Bluey, and Wendy all say it in the car while they get ice cream.
Yeah,
I don't know if
true.
is that like a song that's real? Or
yeah. Oh, yeah.
is
I've
that a
heard
made-up
before.
song?
I've heard before. It's like part of my childhood.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know the words completely. It's been a while. But yeah, it's just like a little kid song.
I'm just confused how all the characters in the episode knew it. That's why I was very confused when
everyone
this was
should
the
know
first
it.
episode of
I
Bluey
mean,
I ever saw.
I'd be surprised if you didn't. I mean, I guess you don't, so I'm surprised. But you must have heard
in this
before, like,
episode,
as younger.
Yeah, I guess so. But in this episode, with that music that's in the background with a lovely, I think it's a tuba, and it changes with what's happening in the scene. Like the scene where Wendy's lifting up Bandit, it slows down, which is wonderful.
Dynamic
and I just
music.
love that little. Yeah. Also, perspective in this episode is amazing.
What do you think
so
comes
many
first?
Different camera
the
angles.
Music or the? Sorry, I know that's also really poor pop. Before we get on there, I just want to ask a quick question. What do you think comes first, the episode or the music?
What?
No,
the episode or the music?
Do they make the music or do they make the episode first?
Oh, interesting.
Because
I don't know.
Does the music dictate how the episode plays out, like as far as the screenplay goes, or does the episode dictate how the music plays out? So does the music dictate the episode, or the episode dictate the music?
I think it's episode first because Joff Bush was explaining like they were trying to find some music for Sleepy Time, and they played, that piece over top of the episode, meaning the episode was already done, and so that's how they knew. But that's a question to ask Joff Bush if we ever get to interview him. On my extended list of questions to ask Bluey creators, which I do have, so I'm going to add that now. But yeah, that's a good question. But like I said, the perspective in this episode is immaculate, delicious. Different camera angles, different use of camera, different perspectives and way of looking at life, like top-down shots.
Yeah, we had the
really
top, like you could see like their nose,
I love those shots so much.
Like completely overhead, so it's just like looks like rectangles just moving around. And then like there was this one scene where it kind of pans out and you have like that depth of field where it's like kind of more stretched out on the like closer it is to the camera, and then kind of squished it.
I think it's called Fish Islands. Fish Islands.
Yes, I believe so. I'm gonna look that up, but I believe you're right.
Elijah, do you have anything to say?
No.
He's dead right now. He's going through it. Coffee is not treating him well. Coffee and working out is not treating him well. But he'll survive.
Working out's working wonders.
Working out works wonders. I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, it's rough. It's rough on you right now, ain't it?
The best I've looked in ages.
That's a W. We take that. We take that W.
Absolutely.
Now you just gotta stop drinking coffee, and you'll feel a lot better.
That is
Yeah.
accurate.
You know, I should get my friend to stop drinking coffee.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He is a coffee addict, but the thing is, like, he needs coffee or else he gets a headache. I'm like, that's a bit of a problem.
Anyways,
That
friends.
is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a way. I'll talk to you as soon as I close this. That you can kind of help him lay off of it.
Ooh, we have
Anyways,
trivia.
friends. Anyway.
We have trivia.
Uh,
Before we close down the episode, come on. We gotta rank the episode and we gotta go through the trivia. So this is the first episode where Banner reads the title, as we stated before. Oh, this is the first episode. Okay, so the wiki does say that this is the first episode. So I was right.
Okay, so
Owen.
the only episode.
It is. Yes. As we stated before, it says in this episode, Bandit chooses the game Bluey and Bingo groan. Oh no, not Ragdoll. Usually Bandit is reluctant to hear what games Bluey and Bingo choose this episode, but in this episode it's the opposite. So we did also mention that. Down by the Banks, that's what it's called. The song.
Down by the bank.
Yeah, Down by the Banks of the Hanky Panky, something like that. I don't know. I remember that.
Down by the bay.
Down by the bay?
By the bay.
Yeah.
Where the
Where watermelons grow.
Back to my home.
I dare not go. For if I do,
my mother will say,
did you ever see a bear combing his hair?
Something.
Oh, so that's different, yeah.
Oh, classic. Memories. What would you give this episode on a scale of 1 to 10?
Scale from 1 to 10. Honestly, that's a good question. I think it's really funny. It has a good lesson. So I feel like on a scale from 1 to 10, this has to be like, I want to say a 7, but it might be a 6. I don't know. It's really funny.
I'm going for 6. So there's nothing bad about this episode, but there's nothing that's inherently...
Your mic sounds a little bit fuzzy. It's not that bad, but it does sound a little bit fuzzy.
Oh,
his mic's dying.
To that point.
It's getting to that point.
Yeah, my mic's dying. Elijah, what do you think of this episode?
I'm giving it a 7.
All right, so I'm giving it a 6.
It was a 5.
5?
Yep, that's fair. I can completely see that.
I want whatever was in that ice cream.
That's so real.
Yeah.
So real. Apparently it's an actual ice cream brand though.
Is it?
Oh yeah, I've had it before. It's very popular in Sweden. It's called Pinglas.
Nope, that's not what it's called. At least not according to the wiki.
Okay.
I just realized my browser has noises, so that's gonna show up in the episode. Gosh dang it.
Is it a gay day?
Never heard that before.
Excuse me?
No, wait, gay time. That's it. Gay time.
Gay time?
It's a popular ice cream brand in Australia.
No, it's a splice pine lime.
Excuse me?
I knew it was lime.
Splice
but no,
pine
a gay
lime.
time. This is a real thing.
It uses
sure.
real fruit juice. So a spliced pine lime is a refreshing treat, perfect for cooling down over summer or any time during the year. Pineapple and lime flavored coating with a soft vanilla center, and it's nice.
Oh, that actually sounds amazing. Hold on.
Yeah, that is Pinglas. That's Pinglas. That's Pinglas.
But it isn't.
Different. It is. It's the same thing. But
can I buy this? This actually looks good.
Can I buy this?
I've seen it in my store. Come to Canada.
No, never.
We can all.
I'm down.
We could all have a ice cream date.
Ice cream date? Yes, please.
He already owes me one.
I already owe him one, so you'd help me with that.
Yeah.
Also, I switched to a new browser, so I got browser sounds in the background. Dang it.
Oh.
It's just little clicks.
Really?
It shouldn't be that loud, but yeah, it's there. So it's just apologies. Upper GX, the browser for gamers. I'll turn it off future episodes, but it shouldn't be that loud and intrusive. I don't use my browser.
Anyways, besties,
homies.
Okay, hold on. Anyway,
Blueys. Oh no, he's dying.
Oh no.
Anyways, friends, do you have anything else to say?
I do not.
God,
I had everything I want to say.
Oh wait, hold on. I did want to mention one thing. So, I already talked to the guys about this, but I sent an email to a certain podcast also related to Bluey, and in their not newest episode, third newest episode, they mentioned my name and this podcast. So go check out the Hammer Barn Project because they're just amazing. And honestly, like to be honest, literally my favorite podcast ever.
Ouch.
Not just Bluey, but like
No, it's fun podcast. I like listening to podcasts too.
they're so funny. I love all of them deeply, and they're so great. And if you guys are listening, then thank you so much for just even mentioning my name. I know I sent you an email thanking you, but words are way better to describe the feeling. Like as soon as I'm not even joking. As soon as I heard it, it was at 11 a.m. I was working on the flip book. I raced upstairs, almost died, ran into my parents' room, turned the volume onto full blast, and they heard it. They're like, "That's awesome!" Like they're in their bed, about to sleep, and I just ran in
At 11
and
a.m.?
did that. Yeah.
They going to bed at 11 a.m.?
11 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Wait, no, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. 11 p.m.
Because I remember you calling me at 11 p.m. and you were like freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, if you guys are listening, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But yes, that's all I wanted to mention.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Love you, Hammer Barn.
Anyways, friends, with that being said, as always, I'm Elijah.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Owen.
And this has been the Around the Creek podcast.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.